She was in quite a lot of pain with her heart.
Leroy Doughton enjoyed retirement with his wife Judy here in Westbrook. And with 60 years of marriage, you get around to the tough questions.
Did you and your wife talk about what to do when she passed away?
Yes. No funeral.
Why?
She just didn't want it. She said, if people want to see me, they better see me when I'm alive.
The day came on November 3rd.
They come in and told me that she had passed.
But his heartache had only just begun.
So when you got the almost $4,000 bill...
I couldn't believe it.
Judy's wishes were to be cremated, her ashes buried in Brooklawn Memorial Park in Portland.
So you had the cremation paid for?
We had the cremation, we had the plaque, we had the plot over to Brooklawn.
The I-Team confirmed with Brooklawn the Doughtons had prepaid for their cremations 30 years ago in 1994, $175 each. So why, after Judy Doughton passed, did her husband get stuck with this $3,800 bill from another facility?
Regardless of the cremation, someone died. And there's certain steps that need to be taken to take care of the individual.
Jason Smart with the Maine Funeral Directors Association says despite someone not wanting a funeral, Maine laws almost always require a funeral director step in because it turns out an independent crematorium like Brooklawn does not have the authority to sign off on a body for cremation.
I've had some burials that families have called me for. It said, you know, how can I do this on my own? So it's like, well, there's some hoops you got to go through.
The hoops the I-Team finds are in the receipts. This is the cost for all the services involved in Judy's cremation from the funeral home closest to the Doughtons.
Have you yourself dealt with any clients that thought they had prepaid for everything, including, you know, the cremation itself, but come to find out that they had only paid for a portion of it?
Yes, I have. And there's like that big aha moment.
Under Maine law, a body cannot be brought directly to a crematorium unless it is encased in a certified casket or suitable container. Doughton chose the least expensive option, a cardboard container, for $295. But arguably the most expensive portion of this bill is the flat fee of funeral services, transporting and holding the body for 48 hours after death, as required by state law.
Maybe that's what they charge everybody. I don't know, but it seems way, way too excessive.
There's no cap on costs under federal law, but funeral homes are required to be transparent with their going rates. So the I-Team called around to some of the top-rated funeral homes in southern Maine, asking for their direct cremation fee with all the works. The average price was $2,800, about $1,000 less from what Doughton ended up paying. But the closer to Portland, well, the more expensive.
My one piece of advice is do your research.
As for the payment made 30 years ago, Brooklawn no longer sells cremation independent from a funeral home. But the deal did save Doughton half of what a cremation goes for now at $330, making up roughly 4% of what he ultimately paid to lay his wife to rest.
If it was some person that really couldn't afford it, what the heck would they do?